Now on Coast TV News.
Traffic Light Live, the latest addition to a stretch of Sussex County road that is seeing an increase in vehicle volume.
Plus, Feeding Families, the initiative taking place today in Sussex County to help those in need ahead of the Thanksgiving holiday.
Gloomy Friday on tap, tracking the arrival of showers this evening, but don't let that get you down. We are tracking sunshine returning for the weekend and a temperature roller coaster through next week.
Tourism trend, where Rehoboth Beach saw an increase in hotel stays in 2025.
This is Coast TV News Today.
It is Friday, November 21st, 2025. Good morning, I'm Matt Pensick.
Good morning, Matt. I'm Grace Eckerly. Thank you for being up with us during this 5 o'clock hour.
Another weekend is upon us, and we are gearing up for that.
I'm very excited, Matt. We know Thursdays are my favorite day of the week.
I know that.
Fridays,
yeah.
I think, are a close second.
There are a lot of songs about Fridays out there. I don't think quite as many about Thursdays.
Maybe. And it looks like we have some okay weather to look forward to.
It's a Friday.
That's what you got to hold on to.
Even if it's gray, cloudy, it is a Friday. So let's bring in First Alert meteorologist Chris Masterbono, who has a look at the forecast. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Matt and Grace. That's a good way to put it, Grace. That's a good way to put it. That's kind of the way we're going to be throughout the day today, because I'm searching for sunshine for you guys, but I'm having a hard time doing it. We are going to see it, though, by the end of the weekend as we take a live look in through Lewis. 47 degrees, so it's a rather balmy start to the day. We're at 50 Bethany Beach, 46 in Bridgeville, 47 in Delmar. Winds are calm. We have high pressure just off to our south, and that's going to continue sliding off to the east. This green you see here coming over the bay, that is not reaching the ground. This system back off to the west, this is going to be bringing our showers into our neck of the woods, and that's not going to arrive until this evening through the overnight. So most of the day is dry. In fact, we're going to be a few degrees milder through this afternoon than when we were the past 2 days, despite the cloudy skies. It'll be a damp start to the weekend, but a sunny finish, and then we have milder air next week. And yes, we're going on a temperature roller coaster as we roll in through your Thanksgiving. So temperatures are going to be rising into the upper 50s to near 60s. Southerly winds, the south and southwesterly winds are going to be kicking in through the afternoon. That's going to allow for some milder air to work into the region. We'll track the showers, and I'll have details on how much rain we could expect to see heading into our Saturday morning, coming up in that full 7-day forecast.
Thank you, Chris. And our top story this morning, more changes are coming to Route 1 and Nassau Commons Boulevard.
Coast TV News reporter Elisa Weber now driving on Route 1. And Elisa, drivers are going to need to be aware of a new traffic light that's set to go live today.
Good morning, Matt and Grace. Right now we are driving on Route 9 right by Nassau Commons Boulevard. We're going to show you this roadway. You see a flashing light in the background there. That is actually the new traffic light that is going to go live at some point this afternoon, according to DelDOT. Right now it is just flashing. It is not active, but this is a roadway that has seen a lot of changes over the past couple of months, and drivers are used to this being a throughway street, but soon they're going to have to stop for a traffic light. And Nassau Commons has seen many improvements, as last December a repaving project occurred here, as well as crosswalk installation, fully marked travel and turn lanes, and bike lanes. And this is a busy roadway during peak travel times in the morning and in the evening. There's a lot of stores around here. It is close to Route 1 Coastal Highway, and also there's many developments right in this area that keep expanding, like the vineyards. And again, this traffic light is not active right now. DelDOT says that this morning one of their crews will be up there getting ready for it to turn on this afternoon. There's no estimated time, but if you're driving on this roadway, just be extra aware this afternoon. Back to you.
Lisa Weber in Lewis. Later today, 2 ordinances dealing with fees and penalties in Rehoboth Beach are getting a look at by Mayor Stan Mills and the city commissioners. The proposed change calls for placing all fees and penalties in one schedule, as opposed to having separate pieces of city code listing the dollar amount. According to the proposal, it should make fees and penalties easier to understand and easier to update.
And in Dewey Beach today, town leaders will continue to brainstorm fundraising efforts for a new town hall and public safety building. According to the agenda for today's town council meeting, commissioners could vote to assign projects to the marketing committee. This comes after town leaders announced a brick fundraiser where people can purchase bricks that will permanently be on display in the facility's new walkway.
Happening today, the Food Bank of Delaware will host a mass drive-through food distribution at 9 a.m. at Crossroad Community Church in Georgetown. These types of mass drive-through food pantries were common during the pandemic, as seen here. Organizers say people must bring proof of Delaware residency. Registration can occur online or at the giveaway, and the food bank says service is limited to one per household.
AAA says Thanksgiving travel is expected to hit a new record in Delaware this year, with nearly 218 people planning trips. That's a 1.7% increase from last year, and almost 200,000 people plan to drive. Over 13,000 people are expected to fly, and about 4,100 will take buses, trains, and cruises. The Thanksgiving travel window runs from Tuesday, November 25th through Monday, December 1st. And for more information on travel expectations and the best practices, head to our article on our website, CoastTV.com.
And we are now taking a live look at Washington, D.C. Some congressional Democrats say their lives are in danger after President Trump accused them of sedition. That was after those lawmakers posted a video encouraging members of the military to not follow what they say are, quote, illegal orders.
The White House is calling the Democrats' message dangerous. NBC's Alice Barr shows us views from both sides of the intense situation.
This morning, outrage after President Trump suggested 6 Democratic lawmakers could face execution for posting this video urging members of the military to disobey what they called illegal orders.
Our laws are clear. You can refuse illegal orders.
You can refuse illegal orders.
You must refuse illegal orders.
The lawmakers, all veterans of the military or intelligence community, accusing the Trump administration of
Pitting our uniformed military
And intelligence community professionals
Against American citizens.
President Trump responding, quote, seditious behavior from traitors, lock them up, and seditious behavior punishable by death. He later reposted a comment from someone writing, hang them, George Washington would. By Thursday evening, one Democrat in the video, Senator Alyssa Slotkin, said she'd received close to 1,000 new threats and now has 24/7 security.
I'm worried about the safety of my staff, of my family, and obviously for myself.
Senator Mark Kelly, whose wife was nearly assassinated in 2011, voiced the same concerns while defending the lawmakers' message.
There is nothing more American than standing up for the Constitution. That's what we were doing.
Does the president want to execute members of Congress?
No. The White House saying the president has given no illegal orders and calling the Democrats' message dangerous.
The sanctity of our military rests on the chain of command. And if that chain of command is broken, it can lead to people getting killed. It can lead to chaos.
Growing fallout in a high-stakes war of words. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Later today, the Rehoboth Beach Dewey Beach Chamber of Commerce expected to report that Saturday occupancy in Rehoboth is slightly up this year compared to 2024. According to the chamber, there was over 121,000 occupancies in the city from the beginning of 2025 to November 2nd. This is a 6,400 increase during the same time period last year.
This week, Tidal Health hosted a ribbon cutting for its new center. Officials say it's designed just for children with developmental and therapeutic needs. The pediatric clinic supports those with autism, ADHD, Down syndrome, and developmental delays. According to Tidal Health, children will work with therapists using innovative equipment, specialized rooms, and purposeful play to build everyday skills and communication.
And we're just getting started in this hour of CoastTV News today.
Yeah, coming up, it is almost turkey time. What advice experts have on preparing the holiday centerpiece.
Also, return rules extended. We'll tell you how long Amazon says people have to send back their holiday purchases.
This is the sad one here. Still ahead, the Salisbury Zoo is honoring its oldest Canada lynx after its passing. How officials say they are now working to support its offspring. And first alert, meteorologist Chris Mastrobono is trying really hard to find some sunshine today. Does not appear he'll have much luck. Chris is in the Weather Center, and we check in with him next.
We made it to Friday, Delmarva, and that's what, tell you what, stepping outside the door this morning, temperature is not all that bad. We're running about 8 to 10 degrees milder throughout the peninsula than where we were at just 24 hours ago. As we take a live look in through Milford, 46 degrees there. We're at 47 in Millsboro, 50 in Lewis, and we're at 50 in Bethany Beach. We have showers well off to the west still that are going to be building into the areas. This area of low pressure passes to our south through the evening and into the overnight, so we're stuck in the clouds once again today throughout the coast. Lewis, Rehoboth, Dewey Beach, overcast skies will hover right around the 60-degree mark through Ocean City and Chincoteague. Then as we go into the weekend, we're looking at those showers in the morning, but clearing skies through the afternoon, and then Sunday is definitely the pick of the week with wall-to-wall sunshine. We'll talk more about the rain coming in tonight and a look at that all-important Thanksgiving forecast just straight ahead.
In Ocean City, a man missing in the waters south of the South Point boat ramp has been safely rescued. According to the Ocean City Fire Department, the search involved multiple agencies.
And Maryland Natural Resources Police say they've received a report of an overdue boater Wednesday evening. They spotted a man flashing a light approximately 500 yards away.
Using search equipment, they located the boater. You can see some pictures on your screen right now of this. And a helicopter lit up the area from the air, allowing nearby boat to reach the man and was safely brought back to shore.
A month-long detour is coming to the Poplar Street in Seaford. According to DelDOT, crews will start cleaning and painting the Poplar Street Bridge over Williams Pond on Monday, December 8th. That's the area you can see right on your screen. Officials say the work is part of a statewide bridge painting program, and Poplar Street will be fully closed for up to 30 days.
Across Delmarva, the Salisbury Zoo is mourning the loss of one of its own, Chain. It's the zoo's eldest Canadian lynx. Zoo staff say Chain has been experiencing age-related health issues in recent months and came to the Salisbury Zoo in 2021 with her daughter Helga. The zoo says Helga will continue to be on exhibit, and they're also exploring whether to bring in a future mate to support the species.
It's terribly sad, Matt. Amazon says it will extend its return window to make buying online easier. For most items purchased through December 31st, returns will be accepted through January 31st of 2026. Products must be in original or unused condition, and there are some exceptions, like items such as Apple branded products that can only be returned through January 15th.
Target posted another drop in sales during its last quarter. It's the latest signal of trouble at the struggling retailer. Last month, Target said it planned to lay off 1,000 corporate employees. Companies also faced intense customer backlash for its retreat on some of its diversity initiatives.
Well, I'm searching for sun. Not going to find much of it today. We're going to have overcast skies. Showers are going to be developing this evening into at least the early part of Saturday. And then we do make a nice run at the sunshine into Sunday. We'll talk more about that when CoastTV News Today comes right back.
We're approaching 5:17. We actually have hit that right now, and you are looking live at some of the cloud cover over the canal in Lewis. Perhaps, Chris, what we're seeing there is a foreshadowing of some showers later tonight.
Yeah, we have some damp weather to contend with later on this evening. Most of it's going to be overnight, and it's going to linger kind of into our Saturday morning, but it's not going to put a damper on the whole weekend. I'll show you that here in a moment. We're at 49 in Rehoboth Beach, 47 Milton, 47 in Seaford, and we're at 47 in Ocean Pond. So temperature-wise, not all that bad this morning. We have calm winds out there, overcast skies. That moisture you see there moving over the southern part of the midshore is not reaching the ground. Most of the light shower activity is still off to the south and west. We have multiple areas of low pressure out here in the plains. This area of low pressure across the southern Indiana is going to be pushing to our south as we push into the overnight. We're at 47 right now in Salisbury with those overcast skies, and we're going to stay cloudy through the morning. We're at 50 by around 9 a.m. It's actually going to be a milder day despite the cloudy skies. Southwest winds 5 to 10 will be up to 60 this afternoon in Georgetown. See a high of 60 in both Cambridge and Vienna, 62 Salisbury to 59 in Ocean City. So there's those overcast skies throughout the afternoon into the evening. About 6:30, still seeing the clouds, but not the rain yet. As we go into about 8, 9, 10 o'clock, we'll begin to see those showers working in the area. Not all that heavy. More of the nuisance variety. We see a batch of some steadier rain move in overnight into early Saturday morning, and then notice as we get into Saturday afternoon, the clouds begin to decrease from north to south, and then we're looking at a pretty cold night Saturday in through Sunday as skies clear. We're looking at a general quarter as much as a half an inch of rain. I think that is pretty generous. I think if somebody sees a half an inch of rain, it's further to the south. We stay cold into Sunday morning. morning lows are going to be generally in the low to mid 30s, but a beautiful afternoon under sunny skies. We're up to 55 on Sunday. So damp start to the weekend, but a sunny finish is what we'll call it. We're going to be very sunny into Monday. Beautiful, actually, start to the week. Then we'll see clouds increase Tuesday ahead of a cold front that will bring a round of rain. It looks like late Tuesday through Wednesday. Now, this system's trending a little quicker now. We get it out of here in time for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving looking sunny now. Beautiful, nice. Remember that system we showed you yesterday? Well, it's gone now, but the cold is still there. As we go into the end of November, we're looking at temperatures generally about 10 to 15 degrees below normal. So bundle up if you're doing any shopping next Friday. 66 into Wednesday, showers early, but we're looking at sunny skies into our Thanksgiving. Look at that, 54 degrees, and it gets even colder behind that, as you'll see a little bit later on in that 10-day forecast.
Thanks, Chris. That's a good transition to our next story, because new this morning, we are less than a week away from Thanksgiving, and for many families, the big turkey meal is part of the holiday. So if you're hosting, you've either already bought your bird or will very soon. And here's something to keep in mind if you're cooking a frozen turkey. I recently spoke with Butterball Turkey Talk Line expert Gwen Carlisle, and she says now is about the time to consider thawing your turkey.
It thaws at a rate of about 4 pounds for every 24 hours. So if you buy a 20-pound turkey, that's going to take you like 5 days to thaw. And a lot of people just aren't used to dealing with that large of a piece of meat, so they underestimate how long it's going to take to actually get it prepared to roast.
Carlisle says if you are running out of time to thaw it, you could submerge the turkey in cold water. That will thaw 1 pound every half hour.
Some things to know: the Salisbury Police are helping people in need this Thanksgiving holiday. The agency will host a chicken dinner giveaway on Tuesday, November 25th from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Police say the offer is while supplies last, and people can head over to the Save a Lot parking lot on Cypress Street to participate.
After the break on Coast TV News Today, if you're feeling festive, Grace.
Yay! You know I am.
Or not quite there yet.
Oh.
There is something for everyone this weekend. Stay tuned, I should say, for your cool things to do. It is that time again for the Bless Our Children campaign. Every year, Coast TV works to make the holidays brighter for children across Delmarva.
And the money that you give goes to local charities who buy Christmas presents. Here's how to support.
For many in our community, the holiday season can bring about stress, as they strive to create unforgettable moments for their cherished little one.
And that's where the Bless Our Children campaign can help, but we need your support to make it happen. All the money you donate goes to local nonprofit organizations which give gifts to children this holiday season.
And you know what, Mike? Every penny, every single one you give helps families right here in Delmarva, because WBLC covers all administrative costs. Send a donation and a holiday card, and we may read your well wishes on the air.
Businesses can also help bless our children by accepting the Shell Brothers Bless Our Children Challenge by donating at least $1,000. As our thank you, we'll list your name on the Shell Brothers Honor Roll in order of amounts given in increments of $1,000.
You can donate by sending a check or money order to the address on your screen, or you can use your credit card online at blessourchildren.org.
Together, we can make the holidays this year a special one.
Bless Our Children is administered by the Draper Holdings Charitable Foundation.
Hope your Friday morning is off to a fantastic start. Delmarva, as we take a live look in through Lewis, 47 degrees there, and we're going to see plenty of cloud cover again through the peninsula. Ocean City, 55 by around your lunchtime, 58 Fenwick Island. So if there's any positive today, we're going to be a little milder despite the cloudy skies, 56 in through Rehoboth and Lewis. So an overcast day through Cambridge. Winds will be relatively calm, and the good news is the showers are going to hold off at least till after sunset through early this evening. We have Diane McMahon of Milton, Delaware. Congratulations on winning an umbrella from Coast TV. And you can always call our First Alert weather phone for your latest forecast. We'll talk about the damp start to the weekend and some milder temperatures as we head into the holiday weekend in the next half hour.
Thank you, Chris. New this morning, there's a whole lot of festive fun happening across Delmarva this weekend. And for those who don't want to jump into the holiday chaos just yet, like my good friend Matt Pensick, don't worry, there are some more options.
Yeah, that's good to know, because our Christina DeRobertis has a look at all the cool things to do.
The snowflakes may not be falling from the sky just yet, but there's a 100% chance of snow at the Crooked Hammock every weekend this holiday season. It's all part of Holidays at the Hammock, with seasonal specials like Crooked Hot Chocolate, plus there's s'mores and a Holly Jolly brunch on Sunday. In Ocean City, the 33rd annual Winter Fest of Lights just opened up. There's millions of twinkling lights, animated holiday displays, and a 50-foot Christmas tree at Northside Park. It stays open until the end of December. Milford is getting festive too with the 38th annual Festival of Trees. You can stroll through a wonderland of beautifully decorated trees and check out some local vendors. This event supports Delaware Hospice. For something a little different, check out the Nanticoke Cultural Immersion event on Saturday to learn about Nanticoke history, heritage, and traditions. It starts at 2 p.m. in Selbyville. Or you can cruise down the Broadkill River from Lewis to Milton with Cape Water Tours on Saturday or Sunday. The cruise is about 90 minutes each way and it starts at 10 a.m. For more information, just head over to our website, CoastTV.com, and click on Cool Things to Do.
Now on Coast TV News.
Holiday roads. We know the highways are about to get busy. Just how busy AAA is projecting for Thanksgiving week.
Traffic Light Live, the latest addition to a stretch of Sussex County Road that is seeing an increase in vehicle volume.
Gloomy Friday on tap, tracking the arrival of showers this evening, but don't let that get you down. We are tracking sunshine returning for the weekend and a temperature roller coaster through next week.
Meal Mission, what the Food Bank of Delaware is doing today to help those in need.
This is Coast TV News Today.
November 21st, 2025. Good morning, everybody. I'm Matt Pensick. Good morning, Grace.
Good morning, Matt. I'm Grace Eckerly. Thank you for being up with us.
5:31 a.m. weekend before the big Thanksgiving weekend, and we know many of you out there are attempting to nail down those travel plans.
Yes, and Matt and I personally, we have a very long commute our desk in the newsroom to our desk in the studio because we will be here with you as you are preparing for Thanksgiving.
I'm looking forward to it. When I was home, when I'd go home for Thanksgiving, I always like watching the local news.
There you go. It's kind of nice and homey, and everyone's cooking, and you got a nice family vibe. See what's going on in your local community. We will also on Thanksgiving be joined by First Alert meteorologist Chris Mastrobono, who's here with us now to help you as you make your way out the door today.
Good morning, Grace and Matt. Yes, we are dealing with some pretty nice conditions out there as far as the temperatures are concerned. We're dry. Temperatures are in the 40s, 47 in Salisbury, and we're at 50 Indian River Inlet, 50 Bethany Beach, 41 in Ocean City, 46 Milford, and we are at 47 in Georgetown. Calm winds across the area, all thanks to high pressure just to our south, and that high is going to continue sliding offshore, and then eventually this moisture back off to the west across portions of Indiana, Ohio. This area of low pressure is going to swing in tonight and bring us a round of showers. Now, we're going to be dry most of the day. Despite the gloomy conditions we're going to be seeing, it's actually going to be a bit milder thanks to a south-southwest wind kicking in. Now, we'll begin the weekend with some showers Saturday morning. Clearing skies through the afternoon. We'll be in the mid to upper 50s. By Sunday, we're looking at mostly sunny skies. Definitely the best of the 2 days with highs in the mid to upper 50s. We'll talk more about the rain, how much we can expect to see, and that all-important Thanksgiving forecast coming up here in a little bit.
Thank you, Chris. And our top story this half hour, more changes are coming to Route 1 and Nassau Commons Boulevard.
Our Lisa Weber is driving on Route 1. It's an area where drivers are going to need awareness of a new traffic light that is set to go live today. Good morning, Elisa.
Good morning, Matt and Grace. Right now we are driving on Route 9 right by Nassau Commons Boulevard. Going to show you that area right now. You can see that flashing light in the distance. That is actually the traffic light that is going to go live later this afternoon, according to DelDOT. This light is going to be something that drivers on this roadway are needing to get prepared for because they are used to having a straight through street. This is right by Redner's, the Vineyards, a very populated area. And this is a roadway that has seen a lot of improvements over the past couple of months. There have been new markings for crosswalks, fully marked travel and turn lanes, and bike lanes. So during peak hours of the morning and the evening, this is a roadway that is very busy. There's a lot of stores, it's close to Coastal Highway, and many of the developments in this area, like the Vineyards, have been expanding over the past couple of months. Again, DelDOT says that light is expected to go live later this afternoon. There is not an expected time, but drivers who are going to be driving here in the afternoon, just be prepared for that. Back to you.
With Elisa Weber in Lewis. Later today, 2 ordinances dealing with fees and penalties in Rehoboth Beach are getting a look at by Mayor Stan Mills and the city commissioners. The proposed change calls for placing all fees and penalties in one schedule, as opposed to having separate pieces of city code listing the dollar amount. According to the proposal, it should make fees and penalties easier to understand, as well as being easier to update.
Dewey Beach Town Council will continue brainstorming fundraising efforts for a new town hall and public safety building. According to the agenda for today's meeting, commissioners could vote to assign projects to the marketing committee. This comes after the town announced a brick fundraiser where people can purchase bricks that will go on permanent display in the facility's new walkway.
Happening today, the Food Bank of Delaware will host a mass drive-through food distribution at 9 a.m. at Crossroad Community Church in Georgetown. These types of mass drive-through food pantries were common during the pandemic, as seen here. Organizers say that people must bring proof of Delaware residency, and registration can occur online or at the giveaway. The food bank says service is limited to 1 per household.
Later today, the Rehoboth Beach Dewey Beach Chamber of Commerce is expected to report that Saturday occupancy in Rehoboth is slightly up this year compared to 2024. According to the chamber, there was over a 121,000 occupancy in the city from the beginning of 2025 to November 2nd. That is a 6,400 increase during the same period of time last year.
AAA says Thanksgiving travel is expected to hit a new record in Delaware this year, with nearly 218,000 people planning trips, a 1.7 increase from last year, and almost 200,000 people plan to drive. Over 13,000 people are expected to fly, and about 4,100 will take buses, trains, or cruises. The Thanksgiving travel window runs from Tuesday, November 25th through Monday, December 1st. We're now taking a live look at Washington, D.C., with more talk about tariffs being expected at the White House today.
And this just in, statistics show coffee prices were up nearly 20% year over year in September.
Amy Kiley shows us a new effort to make your morning Java and some other foods a little bit cheaper.
Experts say the prices of certain grocery items could go down. That's after President Donald Trump removed some tariffs on Brazilian goods yesterday. They include duties on coffee and beef, as well as certain fruit, juices, and nuts.
Consumers are facing the tariff and prices.
The executive order says some U.S. businesses could get refunds. It applies retroactively from November 13th. That's the same day a previous order reduced tariffs on some food items. The U.S. has a trade surplus with Brazil. Trump says he imposed 50% duties on its goods in July to protest the trial of its former leader, Jair Bolsonaro.
President Bolsonaro is not a dishonest man. He loves the people of Brazil. He fought hard for the people of Brazil.
The American people are the ones who pay those tariffs.
A resolution the Senate passed last month would have lifted Trump's Brazilian tariffs, but it stalled in the House.
People are paying more for coffee. They're paying more for beef. They're paying more for fruits and vegetables.
High U.S. inflation dates back to the Biden administration. Trump keeps promising to lower it.
It's such an old-fashioned term, but a beautiful term, groceries. It sort of says a bag with different things in it. Groceries went through the roof, and I campaigned on that.
But most economists say his tariffs are inflationary.
We all remember when our morning cup of coffee or filling our tank of gas cost less.
I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
New overnight, former Republican Vice President Dick Cheney was remembered Thursday at a funeral service in Washington, D.C. Cheney died earlier this month at the age of 84, and the service was held inside Washington National Cathedral. Cheney's daughter, former U.S. Representative Liz Cheney, remembered her father as a man who valued country over party.
And we have a lot more news to get to. Don't go anywhere.
Coming up, a look at holiday lights. Ocean City's Winterfest of Lights has returned to the coast. We'll show you what to expect this year.
Also, Team Tout's special season, Y-High, looks to continue its playoff run, and we got a look at tonight's matchup against Winters Mill.
And ticket sales start soon. We'll tell you when people can begin to plan for the Delaware State Fair and the theme of next summer's celebration. Stay with us on CoastTV News today.
Well, Friday is upon us, and so is the cloud cover once again like we had yesterday as we take a live look in through Salisbury. It's a dry start out there, 47 degrees. Temperature's not all that bad. In fact, we're about 8 degrees warmer in Salisbury than just 24 hours ago, 10 degrees warmer in Dover. We're at 50 Indian River Inlet, 47 in Milford, 46 Bridgeville, and we were at 46 in Laurel. We're pretty dry throughout much of the Mid-Atlantic for now, but we're tracking this area of low pressure centered across Memphis. It's going to continue to slide to the east today and eventually spread showers into the region as early as this evening. A little linger into tomorrow morning, then we'll dry it out, and then we see another front move through Tuesday night into Wednesday, and that will bring another round of rain. We'll talk about that, plus a big swing in temperature as we head into the holiday. We'll talk more about that coming up here in a little bit. Matt.
Okay, Chris. Happening in just a few hours. This is exciting. Tickets for this year's Delaware State Fair go on sale. They go on sale at 10 a.m. This year's theme is Celebrating America's 250th. The fair runs from July 23rd through August 1st. Organizers say visitors can expect a mix of concerts, rides, foods, and livestock shows, along with special attractions marking the nation's 250th anniversary.
A big honor for a Laurel High School alum and a strong showing of overall support for Laurel students at the National Future Farmers of America Convention. Alum Joey Nowotny, a former Laurel High School FAA member, has been elected Eastern Region Vice President for the 2025-2026 National Officer Team. Laurel students also earned national recognition in the Agri-Science Fair, placing 7th in plant systems and 6th in social systems.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
Playoff football is alive and well on the peninsula still. Another team makes its way across the bridge to try and take down the Waihi Tribe. The amount of games goes down, but the stakes only go up. And we here at DSN are excited to announce we'll be continuing our live coverage of one of the best postseason games in the state this week, and it's happening here in Salisbury. Waihi is hosting its 3rd straight playoff game on Friday night, with Winters Mill visiting from over in Carroll County. You can watch the game live here on DSN at 6:30, but at any point before then, you still got time to make an official prediction and earn some bragging rights. Let's check out the poll up now on our website. You can see right now, Waihi ahead 89 to 11%. Only one of these teams can move on to the MPSSAA state semis. This is a game you don't want to miss. If you want to have your own impact on the results, you still got time to vote. All you have to do is go to DelmarvaSportsNetwork.com to visit our website. From there, click the Features tab and scroll all the way down to the Sports Poll option where you can make your selection. You can also comment on our website and our social media pages at Delmarva Sports to let your voice be heard on who you think will win our game of the night. Coming up in less than 24 hours, we'll have our pregame coverage beginning with scoops and scores at 6 ahead of the kickoff at 6:30 p.m. So make sure you tune in right here on DSN so you don't want to miss any of the action. If Waihi wins, they clinch their first 10-win season since 2011. It's been a year of history for the tribe, so why not keep adding to it? That'll do it for sports. Have a great day.
And coming up on DSN, Salisbury University hosting Notre Dame of Maryland in men's basketball. And at 6:30, as you just heard, we have a live Maryland high school football playoff when Winters Mills takes on Waihi. You have the final score at 11 p.m.
Movies, streaming, and celebrity news now. Here's David Daniel with today's Hollywood Minute.
The first teaser trailer is out for The Hunger Games: Sunrise on the Reaping. Joseph Zada plays the young Hamish Abernathy, played by Woody Harrelson in earlier films. The prequel, which takes place 24 years before the first Hunger Games movie, is due in theaters next November.
I gotta believe there is something bigger for me right around the corner.
Listen, you are living in a dream world.
The Friends spin-off Joey didn't last long. The sitcom was canceled during its second season, and its final 8 episodes never aired. Nearly 20 years later, fans can now watch those episodes, along with the rest of the series, on the Friends YouTube channel.
Goldie and Kurt straight ahead.
Goldie Hawn is celebrating a milestone, her 80th birthday. The Oscar-winning actress began her career as a dancer and rose to fame on Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In, before starring in dozens of films, including Private Benjamin, Death Becomes Her, and The First Wives Club. Happy 80th birthday, Goldie Hawn. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
If you're having a rough week, you can cheer up with a weekly dose of local good news from Coast TV with personal features, fun things to do each weekend, and more. Sign up now for free at coasttv.com/signup to get your weekly dose of joy directly to your inbox on Friday.
Well, we're going to run at 60 degrees today, but we're going to continue to see the cloudy skies through your day today ahead of some rain that's going to be moving in this evening. We'll track the rain and track some more sunshine. It's going to be returning by Sunday. I'll have your full forecast coming up.
Now 5:48 a.m. as we are taking a live look at a dark Milford. Sun's yet to come up. And Chris, you're tracking a cloudy Friday, but a Friday nonetheless.
Yeah, that's good news. It's Friday. We'll be up near 60 degrees, but we're going to continue to see the gloomy conditions across the peninsula, and we're tracking showers that are going to be rolling in tonight. Temperature's not that bad this morning. We're in the 40s and 50s, so that's the good news. The winds are calm, and we're going to continue to see cloudy skies across the area today. High pressure swinging offshore, but we're tracking this area of low pressure across the Tennessee River Valley, and that's going to be sliding off to our south, but spreading rain into our area as early as this evening. We're at 46 degrees right now in Milford, so as we make our way through the morning, we're mostly cloudy skies. We'll top out around 60 degrees this afternoon. Notice the southwest wind kick in, so that will help warm us a bit despite the cloudy skies. Had we not have clouds, we'd be well into the 60s. And we'll see the showers roll in through the evening into the overnight. It's going to be a weak system, not expecting a whole lot of heavy rain with this at all. We're going to see rain at least through the first part of our Saturday, and then skies are going to be clearing through the afternoon Saturday, and then Saturday into Sunday looking like a cold night with temperatures falling back into the low to mid 30s. Rainfall on the order of a quarter, as much as a half an inch. I think that is really pushing it as far as a half an inch goes. As we go into sunny, mostly sunny skies, 55 degrees. So beautiful weekend as far as the second half goes. We're looking at mostly sunny skies continuing into Monday ahead of our next storm system that will be arriving Tuesday night into Wednesday. This is another cold front that's going to be bringing another round of rain. Now the good news is models are speeding up this system a bit more. So as we go into Wednesday, few morning showers, clearing skies, and by Thanksgiving, we're looking at partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies across the area, but a secondary cold front is going to be coming in, and that's going to be bringing the cold air. Remember, yesterday we had a nor'easter here, but now, no, that's not going to be there this time. But the cold is going to be rolling in as we go into really Black Friday, into that last weekend of November. Cold air sinking southward, big trough, and we're looking at temperatures generally between about 10 to 15 degrees below normal, and we do stay on the dry side. So we're at 57 into Monday, mostly sunny skies. Clouds increase Tuesday ahead of that cold front that will bring a round of rain into the area Tuesday night through Wednesday. We do surge temperatures, 60s, and then we're down to 54 in through Thursday, your Thanksgiving, with sunny skies.
Thank you, Chris. Thursday night kicked off the celebrations for the 33rd annual Winter Fest of Lights in Ocean City. Guests were treated to millions of twinkling lights, dozens of animated holiday displays, and some music throughout Northside Park.
And as Coast TV photojournalist Matt Hipsman shows us, more than just the children were taking it in.
Winterfest in Ocean City. I've seen different lights, new lights I've never seen before that people can take pictures in front of. So yeah, that's something I've noticed, more lights.
Get ready, set, and go. Night one is wonderful. We are happy to be back in Ocean City. Walking around Winterfest of Lights is a true experience. And you can do it if you can't walk, you can get a wheelchair, and there will be special nights where you can even hire a buggy and it will drive you around.
I like the placement better.
Yeah, like how they move the stuff around.
Yeah. I love the signs explaining everything too. So much better. Like I understand it now.
The hot chocolate is really, really, really good. Yes, it's outside, so you appreciate it when you walk out there and you get your hot chocolate.
Rich, creamy.
Yeah, I love the marshmallows they put in it.
Oh yeah.
Even though you can't see it.
Yeah, you can still taste it.
It's just a great opportunity for people to get outside and enjoy time with their loved ones and see some things they may have never seen before.
The time is now 5:52 a.m. and it's time to check in with our coastal pet of the day.
And as we do on Fridays, we feature those pets that are at the Brandywine Valley SPCA. So on your screen right now is Willow. Willow is just the cutest, sweetest cat you could meet. She has a cute little bobtail, loves to cuddle. If you want to adopt Willow or any other lovable pet, head to the Brandywine Valley SPCA.
That is a beautiful cat, Matt. And we want to see more of your pets on Delmarva. Maybe if you adopt Willow and want to send us a photo and tell us what makes your pet so special, if you take a look at your screen
Yeah,
now.
I'd love to see Willow again in a forever home. Scan that QR code that you see at the top right now. That way you can get your friends to Coast TV News and then watch weekdays from 5 to 7 a.m. to see all the pets we feature.
Overcast skies for our Friday, but slightly milder. We'll see southwest winds keeping temperatures up to around 60 degrees. Showers roll in this evening through early Saturday. Looking at upwards of a quarter to as much as a half an inch of rain by Saturday morning. Sunny skies for our Sunday, so all is good for the second half of the weekend, turning milder into early next week. And then our next storm system arrives Tuesday in through Wednesday, bringing rain. And right now, we're looking pretty nice for Thanksgiving. Partly cloudy skies, highs 54, and then there's that colder air that'll be rolling in towards the end of November. Hard to believe this month blew by, and we're looking at some pretty cold conditions if you're heading out for any Black Friday deals or any shopping next week.
Do you have a list of Christmas gifts you want to buy people?
Not yet. I have the stuff to still work on.
You didn't want to get Matt a little gift, like a little scarf
that would be
or a
appreciated.
hat or something? You guys could get matching ties.
Yeah, perhaps something navy blue or white with
That
a
could be
Nittany
great.
Lion logo on it. That would be nice.
You have some nice alumni who are very excited for this weekend's game.
All right, thanks, Chris. Coming up in our next hour, we have new NASA navigation as the area west of Lewis continues to grow. What DelDOT is doing later today to control traffic. That and more when Coast TV News Today continues.